There is no answer to you, because there is no you in the way the mind would think of it. And yet, obviously, here you are. The consciousness, the I that's taking all of this in right now, here it is.
What benefit is there in knowing that I am not the body?
So when you say that you're not the body, you can feel that kind of makes sense. You can sense that there's something more to you than just what meets the eye. But at the same time, that can be a little confusing, because clearly, you're making this thing do what it wants, what you want. So you are the body, clearly, but you're not just the body. You're also everything else. Everything else. So what's the benefit in realizing that you're everything else? Well, when I say everything else, I mean the universe, existence. You are all of that. You are inseparable from that. So what's the benefit in realizing that you are everything, the universe? Well, for one, you're going to be experiencing a lot less fear. It's hard to take the little things seriously, even the big things in life seriously, when you know that all of those situations and circumstances can't really touch the whole in any way, shape, or form. So just that one thing alone makes it worth realizing that you're not just the body, is the absence of fear. Living without fear, living without that underlying base anxiety that's always there from fundamentally believing that you are really just the body. And when it dies, sayonara. Sayonara you. So how do you realize that you're not just the body? Well, as Maharaj says, what do you do when you misplace something, when you forget something, and you want to find something? You stay with it. You keep it in your mind, and you're constantly putting your attention on that one thing, constantly, until it becomes crystal clear again as to where to find it, where it's located. And what you're trying to find is this I of the I am. And so, which it sounds silly to say that, because obviously it's always there. It's always there. But here we are moving through life, constantly trying to find it, trying to find ourselves through other things. So that's what he's saying. We mistake this I to be the body, the life circumstances, blah, blah, blah. So, and we're trying to find that I, to come to a deeper understanding of that I through those things that aren't it. So Maharaj says, stick with the I am constantly. Just stick with the I. Forget about all of the other stuff. And eventually it'll become clear.
Then what am I?
It's normal for the mind to want an answer when it asks, what am I? Who am I? The issue is when an answer is given, when a concept is given, it then becomes just another costume for consciousness. So you can't really get to the core of understanding what you are by labeling it as something. The only way to really get there clearly is by negation, negating everything that claims to be what you are. So only by pointing out what you're not does it become clearer what you are. And what could that possibly be? Well, the deeper you go with that, the less answers you have, the less labels you have for yourself. Until you get to a point where you really realize that there are no answers. There is no answer to you. Because there is no you in the way the mind would think of it. And yet, obviously, here you are. The consciousness, the I that's taking all of this in right now, here it is. So once you strip away all of the labels and identifications, and you come to a clear space where you can't possibly be just the body anymore, a realization will happen where, oh, if I'm not that particular thing, but I'm also not separate from that particular thing, then I must be all particular things at the same time. All things at the same time. And that's what I was saying. Realizing that you are everything else. So you can't perceive yourself because the true self can't separate from itself to look at itself. It's just not possible. Perceiving yourself implies leaving the truth to try to look at the truth, which will also always be a lie. So that's why Maharaj says there's no such thing as self-knowledge. You can't know yourself as a concept because that concept is always going to be outside of you, held outside of you. So you're not anything that you can describe as an experience. And yet, there is no such thing as experience without you. There needs to be an experiencer. And yet, as soon as you try to say that there's an experiencer, you're knee deep in illusion again. You can't actually even say that there's an experiencer. There's just the center of life. Maybe that's the clearest way you could describe what we're talking about here. You are the source from which everything arises. A nameless source.